Hey guys, what's up? It's Kiara. Today's video is going to be a what to bring to university video. If you're starting university and entering into your first year of uni, this video is for you. In this video, I'll be giving you all of the essentials you need for university and things that you may not think you would need, but you would actually need. Everything will be listed down below, so don't worry guys, I will give you a checklist. Hey guys, I'm back in my bedroom in my hometown. I would like to mention the sponsorship of this video, which is Amber Students. Amber Students is a platform where you could find easy and reliable student housing, especially if you're going to university abroad. I know it can be stressful finding university accommodation for your next academic year. However, Amber Students provides a platform where you can find certified, verified student housing that suits your needs. Amber Students partner with trusted student housing accommodations across the whole world. Whether you're going to university abroad, in the UK, in the US, Australia, Europe, you name it, Amber Students will find you a home there. Along with their 100% verified listings, Amber Students provides you all the support you need and have 24/7 assistance for you. And not to forget, it is easy and instant to book with them. If you haven't got a student accommodation already, now is the time to book. Click the link in my bio to check out Amber Students and find the perfect accommodation for you. So starting off with essentials, highly recommend bringing your ID, of course. So that could be your driver's license, your passport. You will be collecting your student ID, so make sure you don't lose that. Also want to have your university documents because for some jobs or for some memberships, for example a gym membership, you will need to show your enrollment to university, so make sure you store that in a file. Also have a wallet to keep your student ID, your driver's license, your cards, and also to keep your room key, because if you're going to go into uni hall, then you would need to keep your room key. Some people do put it in a lanyard, but I usually keep it in a wallet because it's with me all the time. Also, before starting uni, make sure you have your emergency contacts list and your national insurance number, just in case you want to start part-time work. To keep in your bedroom or to keep in a little pouch in your bag, I would recommend keeping some plasters, keeping some ibuprofen, paracetamol, hay fever tablets, anything that you might need just in case of an emergency. Some medication, because there are things like freshers flu where people do get sick in the first semester of uni. For all my girlies out there, I would recommend bringing some safety pins just in case you have a wardrobe malfunction. And I've also got a mini sewing kit. You can get these easily from Tesco's or Asda. It's really cheap and it's really perfect if you have an emergency, if you need to sew something really quickly. So onto the bedroom. As you can see, I'm in my bedroom and I have stayed in the same accommodation for the past 3 years. I've just changed rooms for this final year, but I absolutely love decorating my bedroom and making it more me and making it homey, creating such a comfortable space so that when I'm home from a long day of uni, I can just relax in a nice space. So make sure you have some ideas off of your Pinterest board or get some ideas off of TikTok on how you want your room to look like. Make sure you bring some beddings. I bring 2 sets of beddings, so 2 sets of duvets, 2 sets of pillowcases. Actually, I have 4 sets of pillowcases because I usually change my pillowcase every week because I feel like that's quite healthy for my skin and hair. I like to change my beddings every 2 weeks. It's nice to put the beddings in the laundry machine and then have a fresh new sheet of beddings to put on straight after, so that's what I do. Also guys, I highly recommend getting a mattress protector. I feel like that is a key essential because you don't know how dirty those mattresses are, you know. I do have 2 sets of blankets. Okay, right here, I have a thicker one for the winter night. If you're living in uni halls, you will have a radiator, of course, but for those extra colder nights, having blankets will be super cozy and it will just help you stay warm. This little bed topper that I keep on top of my bed, I just have that just because when I'm home from uni and I'm still wearing my outside clothes, I can just sit on the bed and won't worry about, you know, the germs and all because I've got this little bed topper. Make sure you bring lots of hangers, coat hangers, And thankfully my accommodation does have a lot of hangers for my coats and bags, but also for your wardrobe, just buy some extra hangers. For your bedroom, you need to have a laundry basket. This is mine and it's from IKEA. She's quite heavy right now because I need to do some laundry. I really do like that one because it has a zip at the top. Make sure that when you put your laundry in that you're in time to collect it. Like go to the laundry room and collect it 2 minutes before it's ready, because some people will just take out your laundry once it's done and put theirs inside, and then your clothes will just be on the floor. That never happened to me, but it has happened to some people. In terms of clothes, I do bring a lot of clothes in uni. I bring a lot of underwear, socks. It's also good to bring a couple of towels too, so that when your towel is dirty and it's in the wash, you can just have a fresh one ready for you. Bring a hand towel for the kitchen and also for your bathroom, and just regularly change that as well, like once every week, once every 2 weeks, just to keep things hygienic. Bathroom, you have all of your cleaning products, whether that's your detergent, your antibacterial spray, your antibacterial wipe. Don't forget about the bleach. Usually bleach my toilet or my shower once a month just to remove that black mold that you get, or that lime scale. Ensure you do bring some slippers. Get slippers like these from Primark or B&M. So get your own flip-flops, and then also your bedroom slippers as well. Bathrobe, after you finish the shower, just wear it on. If you are sharing bathrooms, then bring your own little toilet bag or toilet bucket. So you can just get a little basket where you can put all of your toiletries, your shampoos, your body wash, your body scrubs, and just keep it all in that, and then you can take it to your room when you finish your shower. Also, speaking of laundry, I would recommend getting a laundry dryer. So it's just a drying rack that you can keep in your bedroom. So what I would recommend, if you are going through that route and you don't want to use the dryer because circuit laundry is expensive, around £5.60 to use the washer and the dryer. If you don't want to use that, hang your wet clothes on that laundry dryer, and then open up your windows and leave it for the whole day. Leave it for a couple of hours. Just go to uni, go and study, and then come back and your clothes will be dry. But make sure you don't pile up loads of clothes, because if you have a lot of clothes piled up on that laundry dryer, it's not going to dry as fast enough and it can make your room really damp. Moving on to the kitchen now. So you want to make sure that you have your plates, your bowls, your cups, your cutlery, and I had 4 pieces of everything because I do like having friends over, making dinner together. And yeah, so I just got some really lovely beige plates from IKEA and beige bowls. So I've got 2 bowls, I've got 2 small plates, 4 massive plates, and you don't have to go as extravagant as me. You can get a little holder for all of your utensils, so your spatulas, your knives, and you can keep that in your cabinet. I would highly recommend keeping things in your cabinet or either in your bedroom, because people can use things on the go. Also, make sure you have different cutlery, so different types of cutlery. Don't get like the bog standard IKEA cutlery, because everyone will have that, but get some unique ones. So my cutlery does have some beige on it, and it was from Marks and Spencer's. In terms of mugs and glasses, I got 2 glasses and 2 mugs. And then you also need your frying pans, your pots and pans. So I just got 1 tiny little pancake pan. I brought a bowl specifically for baking or for defrosting my meat. Is you getting an air fryer, and I know everybody raves about an air fryer. If you get a tiny air fryer, it's super easy to cook food in it, or toast bread, let's say. So you can just put some chicken breast, salmon inside, leave it there for 15 minutes, and then it's all ready for you. Just put foil at the bottom, and you don't need to bother using the oven too, because air fryer cooks things a lot more faster. And then if you have toast that you want to make, just pop it in the air fryer and you'll be all good. So I would say it does save a little bit of cleaning up too. You won't need to bother cleaning up your saucepans or any pans that you put in the oven. You just have your air fryer to clean. Of course, bring your chopping board, bring your knives, and I do have a knife sharpener. Okay, so first and foremost, I've got my thermo flask, and it's a stainless steel flask that I got from Asda. It's perfect for those winter cold days, especially if you have tea and you like to make tea. So I just have hot water in here. I got my tea bag already in my mug, but I can just refill it with hot water, and you don't need to keep going to the kitchen for the kettle. And then I got my Costa coffee flask, and this is so good for my bag. I do bring a tote bag and this just fits perfectly. I've got my massive 1 litre water bottle if it's going to be a long day and I do want to stay hydrated for the rest of the day. This might be controversial, but I do love drinking filtered water. It's just something I grew up with. So I got this massive 2.5 Brita from Amazon, and it's the Smart pH one. You need to change the filters every 1 to 2 months, but I always go for filtered water, guys. Some food storage containers, so Tupperware, and I've got some IKEA glass ones, which I love because you could just put it in the microwave. Also, in most unis, they do not have a dish drying rack, so you either have to just dry your dishes straight away or get a dish drying rack. You can decide that with your flatmates whether to get one together and then just share it and split the money. I have this fridge organizer just for my section of the fridge, and I just store all of my eggs in there. I have heard stories of where people were stealing each other's eggs. Something that you need to buy when you're in uni: seasonings. So bring your mayo, your ketchup, your butter, bring some oil, salt, pepper, all of your seasonings that you want to cook with, a list of what I'm going to buy in the grocery store, and then create some delicious dinners from that, and that should help with budgeting as well. Okay, moving on to the desk, and I love my desk. I love keeping it spacious and clear, having all the things I need. I've got my pens, my pencils, my stationery, of course, case, but I am an iPad girly, and then also you might be a laptop person too, so you just need to bring your laptop. Just make sure that you have everything that you need for studying on your desk. And I would recommend getting a lamp for studying and then also for bedtime. So this is my bedtime lamp that I just keep over there. And then of course bring all of your chargers for your camera, your phone, your laptop, your iPad. Just bring some extra chargers, just the wires, just so that if I'm in uni and I need to charge my phone or my iPad, I can just easily plug it in. And then also you would need to have an extension lead. So what an extension lead is one of these things right here. I just use one, but you can have two. I did get two at the beginning. And another key important essential is this Swan steamer. So I got it off of Amazon, and you just put water in it, and instead of using a hot iron and a ironing board, you can just use some steam. Hangers like these. So these hangers you can just hang on your wardrobe or on your door. My most favorite hanger for uni is the one that is just stuck on your main doors. It is a shoe hanger, but I use it for shoes and essentials. And in terms of shoes, we did talk about the slippers. I do always have some spare slippers just in case I have my sisters coming over, my best friend coming over to stay. Having an extra pair of slippers or an extra pair of pajamas if someone wants to come and stay. The shoes that I bring is my running shoes, my trainers for the gym, my normal trainers for everyday uni, and then I have my heels for special events. Just what I've brought with me to uni. You can bring different shoes if you want. It is very rainy in my city, especially in the UK. I just brought my boots, and whenever it does rain, I wear my boots because my trainers are not fully waterproof. Highly recommend bringing a nice thick winter coat, a spring autumn coat, so that could be one of those lovely trench coats, or a leather jacket or a denim jacket, a normal like hoodie, sweatshirt tee sort of jacket. One that I bring, repping the uni merch, but it's so good for summer or for those early days in September. Just need something to put on in the evening, walking home and stuff. Having this sort of jacket is really handy. I actually do have two umbrellas, two mini ones, just because if one breaks, I have a spare one. Sometimes though, if you're living in a city where the wind and the rain are combined together and there's just no point in using an umbrella, getting a raincoat is essential. Make sure you bring a fancy outfit just in case you have a ball or a Christmas party that you want to dress up nicely in. Bring your costume sort of outfit, whether that's an animal themed one or a schoolgirl one, because you never know, you have to be creative in university with all of these different societies making these events. Have a list of what you're going to bring basically, and you plan out your wardrobe. I'm getting baskets like these. I got mine from IKEA, and I have all of my hair stuff in here. You can get makeup organisers as well. I keep it all in one, and I do have one for all of my emergency supplies, all of my body care and stuff, it's really good to keep in these things. If you're a girl, on your lady days, it is good to have a nice hot water bottle just to keep yourself warm as well for the winter. I think it's really great. Girlies, get yourself a mirror. So this is mine here. I love her so much. I've had her for ages. A little bit of some extra stuff. Make sure you get some bin bags. Get a mini bin for your own bathroom if you have your own bathroom, and for your bedroom as well. And make sure you change those bins at least once every week, guys. So bring lots of reusable shopping bags. I've got this Savers bag which I can fold up, so I just bring this portable bag and carry all of my groceries in it. I recommend getting all of your decorations, so I've got my Polaroids just right up here. This mini planner as well that I love to plan out my week. Just stick it on my wall. One essential that I needed for uni is a yoga mat. If you do sports, or if you go to the gym and you want just something to use for stretching, then having a yoga mat will be very helpful for you. Or if you don't have a gym available near you, just have a yoga mat and you can do your at-home workouts, your Pilates. And then also I've got my resistant bands as well for the at-home workout. Gotta stay safe in university, so make sure that you have, if you like to go out for drinks and stuff, you can buy those drink covers so that no one can spike your drink. You could also get these alarms right here. You just gotta pull it and it will make a very loud sound and flash some lights. So you can keep that always in your bag. In terms of safety, danger can be anywhere, so make sure you got your moves. Thankfully I did not have to bust out some moves. So I do have my first uni video, which is my uni move-in vlog. I can link that right up here that you can go check out. You could see how much stuff that I brought into uni. I do have a university advice video which I'll link down below or up here, and you guys can check that out. I do have some of my top tips and advice for new uni students, and I just want to say all the best for your move-in day and for your first year of uni. It's going to be a little bit scary, but enjoy it. Remember, it's about having that brand new fresh start and being you.